Dazu, Little Dragon Boy, Jackson, Gornek, Bugbear, Ethan Yates, Derek Person, Rankins, Richard Person, Marty.
Welcome everybody to the Mimic Life Curse of Strahd stream.
Sorry, guys.
We're having a bit of behind the scenes fun. Everybody's trying out the new Discord stuff.
But chill, totally chill, it's fine.
Yeah, truly chill, truly chill. Yeah, welcome again to session 2 of the Curse of Strahd, done by Mimic Loaf. If you haven't already, check out our Discord, our Instagram, and our YouTube. Very much appreciate a like and follow. As always, the stream is sponsored by Stabby Joe & Co. Makers of fine clothing and fine designs. So if you want to help out the stream, head over to stabbyjoe.com.au. What is it?
stabbyjoeandco.com.
There we go. Thank you. And use Mimic 5 at checkout, and you'll get 5 whole percentages off. That's not 1%. That's not 2%. It's 5 whole percentages.
What a deal.
What a deal. Correct. So does anybody have anything else to add, or are we heading straight in to the recap?
I use a soundboard sound as soon as you said that.
Go on, use it.
I was so tempted to just
use it.
I was so tempted to just do the. You what?
It's fine. Moments past, let's go.
Anyway, let's head in to recap. Okay. Sorry, guys. Apparently we have no sound. I'm fixing it now. Hashtag pro. Am I right?
I have crippling depression.
All right. That made it through.
Good one.
Well,
This is perfect.
okay, let me start that again. Oh, hood off, and then hood back on. Okay, so in a chilling night, shrouded by an engulfing fog, a weary party found themselves navigating through the ethereal haze. A foreboding silhouette of a decrepit building emerged in the distance, beckoning them closer. Braving the ominous atmosphere, the party ventured toward the structure, discovering a dilapidated gatehouse guarded by an enigmatic portal at its entrance. Overcoming trepidation, they cautiously stepped through the threshold. Transcending realms, they were transported onto a desolate gravel road, leading to a long forgotten village. As they trod the path, an unsettling encounter awaited them. two small children, one sobbing while the other offered solace. The children implored the party for aid, beseeching them to banish a malevolent entity plaguing their home. Pressing forward, the party ventured toward the children's dwelling. Swathed in thickening mist, Dazu bravely broke in through the window while the rest of the group approached the door. Eager to unravel the mysteries that lay within, they scoured the ground floor, unearthing peculiar items that piqued their curiosities. Inquisitive Issa stumbled upon a hidden dumbwaiter, prompting Dazu to venture upward, ascending the second floor. Following suit, the party ascended the grand staircase in the main room, their anticipation mounting. Upon reaching an office or library on the second floor, they meticulously combed through its contents. Richard, displaying an almost feral tenacity, ruthlessly rummaging through the main desk, stumbling upon a key of significance. Peregrine, guided by an instinctual curiosity, discovered a concealed room by tugging on a book nestled amongst the shelves. With the clandestine chamber, a ghastly sight awaited. The desiccated remains of a long-forgotten soul and an ominous note, teeming with palpable discontent for its intended recipient. Undeterred by the ominous aura, the party persevered, ascending further to the uppermost floor. As they set foot on the final staircase, their ascent was abruptly halted by an onslaught from animated armor, willed to life by some unholy force. In a tense battle, Dazu valiantly triumphant over the malevolent construct. The party, emboldened by their victory, forged onwards, discovering a bedroom adorned with, attached to a nursery, a room stained with secrets. With bated breath, they opened the nursery door, only to be accosted by a spectral manifestation, the ghostly embodiment of a tormented maid. Through cunning strategies and the combined efforts of Peregrine and Gornak, the party vanquished the vengeful spirit. Searching the room, Derek unearthed a hidden staircase, its steps creaking ominously as they beckoned the group to ascend, revealing an unknown terror lurking within the attic's shadows. And that's where we're going to pick up. Sweet. So you guys, having just walked up the stairs to the attic, continue your exploration of the house. So as you step up, you guys can see the map, yes? Let me do it for stream.
I can see the party token on the small stairway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And let me unpause the game.
Just double
shall I?
checking.
Yeah, so as you guys come up to the end of this little staircase in this secret room, you find a door. Opening the door, you find a small kind of squarish room with a hallway. This whole place seems to be choked with dust and cobwebs. What do you guys want to do?
I would like the link so I can see what's going on.
Can somebody send it to him, please?
Yeah, I will.
Sorry, I got here late.
All G, my brother. The rest of you can see it, yes?
Yeah.
Let me give you the full lay of the
ma'am.
rooms.
Feel like Rich is going to push down that small corridor bit.
Yep. With the rest of the party following.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you push down, you see you've just passed a doorway to your right, and then at the end of this small hallway, there is a doorway to the left and right at the end.
I vote left.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Cool. Dazu opens the left door.
The left door? Cool. In here, you find a dusty chamber packed with old furniture. There's a whole bunch of like chairs,
Body bags,
coat racks, mirrors, dress mannequins, all whatnot, all draped in dusty white sheets. There is also an
Do the
iron
big
stove.
explore.
Yep, I'll get investigation checks. Please.
Oh shit! I need to get my dice out.
Everyone's really not prepared tonight, are they?
I'm prepared.
Well, I cleaned up and I cleaned up and I put all my dice away because I was like, I'll make my the area look really nice and tidy, and then I just never got them out again. So,
15.
14.
say investigation.
Are we
17.
all rolling? Oh, fuck.
Was it investigation? Sorry, Nathan.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's
Got
an
a
8.
13.
Cool. So as you guys
16.
all kind of check the room, one of yous finds underneath one of the sheets an unlocked wooden trunk. You open it up to find the skeletal remains of
I was right. They are body bags.
yeah, a skeletal remains wrapped in a tattered bed sheet stained with dry blood.
All good.
That's fucked up.
This is exactly what Dazu was scared of.
Derek starts
Exactly
a
what
prayer.
Dazu was
over the-
scared
over
to
the
open
case.
this shit up.
Cool. Derek starts a prayer. He sits
Yep.
sits on his knees and starts going, Domine.
Nah, he does the full cat, like still holding his shield. He does the like this thing standing over it.
Is he like Christian religious?
Yeah, we bring
Yeah.
Christianity into it.
God, I think maybe I hate your character.
He serves God with a capital G.
Oh, my 8 gods do not approve.
Richard?
Yeah, so Richard's going to go to that chest.
Yep.
And as much as I want to be respectful of the dead, I'm going to yeet that body out of there and see if there's anything else in the chest.
Okay, cool.
Get out of my way. I want to see if there's any gold.
Make a medicine check for me with disadvantage real quick.
Ooh.
Okay. So I got an 18 and a 15.
15, cool.
Yeah, 15.
As you lift the body out of the wooden locker and throw it to the side, you realize that this woman, being a woman, was stabbed to death by multiple knife wounds, but then you just like chuck her over your shoulder and scour the rest of the wooden trunk. There is nothing left in the wooden trunk.
That's
other than-
interesting.
Other than the marks of dried blood on the bottom of the container.
Well, guys,
My question-
I can absolutely confirm that there is nothing in this fucking trunk.
Ether?
Yes, it appears so. How do you know it's a woman from a dead skeletal corpse?
The hip
The
bones,
width
how
of
else-
the hips.
Boobies?
No, by the fact that it was wearing a nursemaid's outfit.
Hey, man.
Fine.
And the
Got
hips.
skeleton boobies.
It's
Yeah.
good skeleton boobs. Good
Damn
bone
skelly boobies.
Okay, next, Issa would like to start.
Skelly boobies.
Issa would like skelly boobies. Would like to just start taking sheets of everything and trying to open as much as she can.
Cool. As you take stuff off, the air around this in this room fills with dust and cobwebs fly through the air. You remove them, showing off like very finely made furniture. There's a couple of like wardrobes, all of the like, covered in a thick layer of dust. But you don't find anything in particular. Richard?
So is any, like, the things that have just been uncovered,
Yep.
right? Issa hasn't gone into any of them. But like you said, there was wardrobes and shit, right?
Yeah, there's wardrobes, there's like benches, sofas.
All right, well, Richard's going to start getting his loot on and start opening shit and seeing if there's anything of value.
Cool. They're all, as you go through each bit of furniture, they're all empty. Anything containing anything is empty.
Right. Well, next room then.
Nothing to see here.
Cool. So
As he
you head
steps
back
over
into
the
the
corpse.
Yeah, he steps back over the corpse.
There's nothing interesting at all in this room.
I've seen many a corpse.
Cool. So you head back into the hallway. Like I said, you've now got the door directly ahead of you, and then there's one slightly down to the right hand side.
Straight across the
Onward.
hall, I reckon.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Cool. You open up the door to find a web-filled room containing a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, and a wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Wait, did we open up the iron stove in the other one?
You looked in there.
Oh,
I'll say
we did because
I'll say that you looked in there, and there was nothing but dust-covered charcoal and, decrepitness.
Aren't they? I want to go through the nightstand.
Cool. As you open the nightstand, you find it to be empty.
This place is getting boring now. Nothing shiny.
Well, nothing to see here. Should we push on?
You guys think that the kids lived here when it was this dirty and covered in spiderweb?
yeah, this is like this is some this is like I said before, this is fucked up.
Quite
You know what?
It
concerning.
was in the attic.
You know what, Peregrine? I
Yeah.
think you might be right, mate. This place doesn't look like it's seen life for a while.
See? Spooky.
See?
Dirt is like dust. Dust is like dirt. Shouldn't you be somewhat comfortable here?
Me.
Yeah, it's like a dusty underground burrow.
Bit of an assumption.
Ease, I think you've got that confused with dust bunnies. He's a
Different,
rabbit.
completely different race, Tisa. Completely different race. And in fact, I take offense. And I'll walk
Tally.
out.
I will take a snap at you.
Cool. You head to the only door that you have left, correct?
Well, there's another door on the other
I
side of
would
the
like
room.
to
but
say
Oh, yeah, there is a room. There, you're
there's
right,
one.
there is one. Yep.
Quickly before we enter this room, I would like to have my daggers drawn at this point. I feel
Okay.
like I'm on edge, I'm tense, I'm anticipating some action. I'm ready to fucking fight.
So Richard notices that and says, "Oh, expecting to get hit by another suit of armor."
Darzu just stares at Richard. It's just like,
Derek
it's not-
chuckles.
This is not funny, guys. It's not funny.
Cheer up,
I
Darzu.
received serious head trauma.
I don't wear this for fun. Why did you not let me go first?
HIA, but I did not.
So now that you're back into this hallway kind of situation, are you heading north or south? There's two doorways, one south, one
North,
north.
since we're right there.
North? Cool. You guys reach for the door handle. It is locked.
I'll smash the handle off with my hammer.
Make an attack roll.
You can stay locked without a door
Oh,
handle.
cool. Darzu's like, yes, perfect. Now it's my time to
Wait. Don't hit it yet. I've got this key.
Yeah. So I'll try that.
So can I? Yeah, I'm gonna try the key that I found in the drawers. It's
Cool.
still got a bit of ink on it, but you know.
As you place the key in and turn, the door unlocks.
Good thinking.
Oh, that's convenient.
Nice.
You then open the chamber to find a small room with two beds in it. So this is you walk in and find the room to have bricked up windows, flanked by two dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door.
I spy on the floor.
What?
What is that I spy on the floor?
Yeah,
I wonder what that could
let me
be.
get to it. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica looks to seem of this
I
house.
smell magic items. All children have magic items in their chests.
These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
It was those two bloody damn children at the front of the bloody house.
I called
Bloody
it.
hell.
Hungry ghosts.
Called it. Fucking mark it down.
Darzu's like,
Called it.
fuck.
I did not have that. I did not have that on Creepy House Bingo.
What do you guys want to do?
We'll look over the
digging.
bodies. quite
Yeah.
intensely.
Derek smashes open the chest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get there.
Make a medicine check, please, Derek.
I would like to
24.
investigate the chest.
Cool. Purely by the way that they were lying, and what's left in the room, you could probably surmise that and the fact that the door was locked, they probably died of starvation.
Yeah,
That's
right.
not
Now
a
that's
sign.
fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's fucked up.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just gonna like look
Yeet
at the
another
bodies.
corpse.
I'm not gonna. Richard's not gonna yeet these corpses because they're kids, and bit of respect. But like, I'm just gonna check if there's anything like of interest on the corpses at all.
Okay, make a perception check.
22.
There's nothing on the corpses other than the tattered clothing. The only thing I guess of interest would be like the small rabbit-like doll that the smaller one was holding.
Richard's gonna pick that up and put it in his vest.
Cool. Darcy?
I'd like to investigate the chest.
Cool. Make an investigation check, please, my guy.
I wanted to be there as well.
Cool.
Can
You can do
I just give him help?
You definitely
This
can.
is just like looking over his shoulder. Like,
What is that?
While they're
do I
rolling.
roll with advantage then?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Peregrine?
I was just going to do a lap of the room, like near the beds, and investigate that, see if there's anything under or in.
Okay, roll
Do
an
you hop when you
investigation as
walk?
well.
Just like funny thing.
I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a bounce to it. I don't know if there's a hop, but it's.
When you get mad, do you thump it?
Yeah, yeah. I said in last session, whenever I run, you can hear like a pitter patter on the ground.
I rolled a 13 for investigation.
Okay, cool. So,
No, sorry, an 11 for investigation. Sorry.
Cool. As you kind of look at this toy chest, you, like the lot of you, especially with Peregrine looking around the room, you see two ghostly figures apparate in the room. You see Rose and Thorn appear in the room. They, as you're about to go through this toy chest, they're like, "Please don't touch our toys."
Because I think they might be dead.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're dead. You can't play with these toys anymore. They're mine now.
We can still play with them. I mean, yeah, we're dead, but we can still play.
Fine. Fuck. God, guilt trip me, why don't you?
Yes, Derek?
Might I ask what happened to you? What's going on here?
So, hold on, let me just read my notes real quick. The Rose, the older girl, says that our parents locked us in here to protect us from the basement monster, and they didn't come back. And God, I'm hungry.
Right, I guess we need to go and check the basement, then. I don't think they're coming back.
What do you
The
mean they're not
children-
coming back?
They're dead.
Well, you have passed, and they have also passed.
Oh, that's... You just see them, like, kind of fall silent slightly. I'll get two of you to make history checks.
Oh,
I'm good at that. No, I'm not.
oh my god. 10.
18.
Cool. I'm not good at that. Rolls an 18.
I thought from here it looked like a 1, but it's a 13.
Okay, so upon mentioning of the basement, you guys remember that you scoured the whole first floor and there was no entrance to a basement.
That we saw.
Richard will turn to. Is Rose the older one?
Rose is the older one, yeah.
Rose, we were downstairs. There's no entrance to the basement there.
Oh, the entrance isn't in the first floor. It's follow me, and she kind of takes you over to the small toy house that they've got in one corner. After, as you kind of approach the toy house, you find it to be a complete replica of this building. Floor by floor is exactly, each room is exactly the way it is. She kind of opens it up slightly and points at the room that you guys had just come from, the room with all of the draped things. And she goes, there's a secret door right here. And then she points at the corner where the stove, like just north of where the stove was.
Interesting.
That bloody stove.
Richard says, "Thanks for showing me," and then turns to was the younger one's what? Rose? Thorn?
Thorn's the young one.
Turns to Thorn and says, "Here, I picked this up. I don't know if you can still use it." And then offers the rabbit toy thing.
He takes the rabbit toy, clutches it really close, but then kind of skittishly goes behind his sister.
All right. Well, I guess we go down and check out if there's this monster downstairs, eh?
Sounds like it.
As you guys go to leave the room, you hear Rose go, "Please don't go. We're scared. Please don't leave."
You can come with us. That's all right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. With that, as you guys step out of the room, I need you guys to make a choice. I need two people. I need you to put two people to put their hand up. Richard.
Sure, Richard will go.
Oop.
And who?
Oh, I was gonna
And
say
Dazu. Okay,
Dazu.
Sweet.
Obviously, the most level-headed of the group.
As you guys, I need
trust with this responsibility.
both of you guys to roll the d4 for me.
Oh, fuck, the one I didn't get out. Give me a second. Where's my pointy calprop?
4.
There. 1.
1. Okay, sweet. As you guys are heading out to leave, the ghostly figure of Rose rushes into the body of Richard, whereas the ghostly body of Thorn rushes into the body of Dazu. Richard, from now on, you gain the following flaw.
Got plenty of flaws.
This is the flaw. I like being in charge and get angry when other people tell me what to do.
I'll make sure to tell you what to do.
Bro.
Me and Rose are going to get along just fine.
Dazu,
It's not I wouldn't say that's a flaw. I'd say that's just a...
you get this following flaw. I'm scared of everything, including my own shadow, and weak with despair when things don't go my way.
I mean...
Glad Peregrine didn't get that one.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I was kind of like going down that road anyway, so it's kind of just fast-tracked me. Seeing all the fucked up shit I've seen here, I'm like, yeah, Darcy's definitely going to be fucking terrified of everything.
Just as a sidebar, though, imagine if we rolled reversed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Darcy's like, I'm in charge now, fuck you guys.
And Richard's like, no, don't hurt me. Cool.
I'm like
Yeah.
So, hypothetically, right, does Richard know that he's been possessed, or does he just feel different?
You just feel slightly different.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't tell whether it's like the air around you or what. You did see the ghosts like rush you, but I guess you don't necessarily know that you're being possessed because it has no change on your actions other than those two flaws.
yeah, right. Dazu pisses his pants a little bit.
We would have seen the ghosts rush them as well, right?
Correct, yeah. And then you would have seen them disappear once they hit the bodies of those two.
You guys sweet?
Yeah, I don't feel any different.
You have a
Dazu?
little girl inside of you.
I have a little boy inside me.
This little girl can hear you.
I mean, I feel like Dazu at the moment kind of doesn't really feel any different. He's just on edge, like he was before, I guess. Just more on edge now.
Spooky ghosts.
Well, all right then.
Basement.
Cool.
Guess we go to the basement.
So as you guys head to the room that they pointed out, yes?
There was one more room we didn't explore, though. Did we want to explore that one? Or just go to the basement?
I mean, we were clearing all the floors.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah.
may as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
So
Best to be thorough.
in that room, you find what looks to be like a small spare bedroom, or some sort of like a. I've given it the wrong number. That's Orkies. Give me a sec. Yeah, so there's a slender bed, a nightstand with an iron stove. It's very much the same as the one that you guys saw to the north. The windows here look out over the village that you guys rode into town, and the village is shrouded in that fog.
If we dig, is there anything cool in here?
You can definitely have a look. It's investigation checks, please.
Oh.
5.
7.
23.
Jesus.
Yeah.
15.
4.
Feeling confident, the lot of you, and then Peregrine like double checking everything that you do. You find nothing in this room. It seems to be bare and very empty.
All right, micromanager. It's like, I don't think you're really checking that drawer properly. Let me do it.
Let me double check it. Just
Just in case. And you guys head back to that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill. Body ba ba ba. So as you guys head into this room, you turn the corner to find a doorway now completely open, and a stone staircase that seems to spiral downwards. As you guys kind of begin to move towards it, Dazu and Richard, for some reason, you just can't. You're like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going down there.
Well, yes, Dazu, for 2 reasons, is like, fuck that, I'm not going down there. 1, because I'm assuming the ghost is compelling me not to go down there. And 2, I'm also fucking shit scared of whatever's down there. Dazu's like, his little knees are knocking together. He's like,
Richard, yeah? If you got
Richard's
something to add.
Richard's like, I need to go down there, but I can't. And then like he just starts like in his own brain just starts like sort of melting a little bit.
Don't worry, Richard. I'll take charge here. I'll lead the way. Got a Glock in my face.
Oh, where did that come from?
what?
Derek?
Thinking nothing's wrong with Dazu, I'm going to completely ignore the fact that he's being a little piss baby and won't go down there. But I'm very confused as to why Richard is not, and I'm going to try and cast command on Rose.
Yeah, and what are you going to say?
Telling her to get out of Richard.
Okay.
GTFO, bitch.
Make a persuasion or intimidation at advantage.
Smart.
They're both +0, so it doesn't fucking matter. 17.
Cool. You as you say that, you hear like Rose just kind of like screams slightly, whimper and then scream. And you see the ghostly form of Rose apparate out of Richard and completely disappear into the room. Richard, you lose that floor, so you no longer have that, and you all of a sudden you're like, yeah, let's go downstairs.
Oh, right. Downstairs.
Glad to have you back, old chap. Let's go.
Derek.
Did you
After
just
you,
banish
Derek.
that ghost?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sarah's to the shadow.
Who you gonna call? Derek Ellensworth.
You sent that surrender to Jesus?
Yeah, so Richard, I feel like would turn to Derek and say, cheers, Derek. After you.
I'll prop my shield up and head on downstairs.
You guys begin to head the staircase to find Darzu right at the top, like still.
I was gonna say, yeah, Darzu's gonna be like, yeah, it's alright. You guys go ahead. I'll hold down the fort up here. It's alright, guys. So you guys go ahead. It's all good. I got it up here.
I'm gonna grab Darzu by the back of his short shirt and help him down the stairs.
I'm just gonna start thrashing like crazy.
I'm just giving him a little shake, like a fish in a bag.
I get a whiplash. I just go
Mentally
unconscious.
reset. Coming down.
That works.
Okay, so let me just quickly bada boo. Okay.
Like fucking losing his shit.
So as you guys head downstairs, you head down this spirally staircase that's like thick, full of cobwebs and dust. Notably, you guys head down this quite a distance all the way to the basement floor. So you completely bypass the second floor, the first floor, the ground floor, and then into the basement. To find, let me just chuck her in there. Boop. I've got to give it vision, apparently.
Yeah.
You'd think I would have had this sorted last time.
Can't see shit.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, you find a small, I guess, what do you call it? Like a walkway, stone walkway, towards you. Like heading in the same direction as you. And then it branches to the left and to the right at the end of this hallway.
I'd probably push left.
Okay.
If I'm still leading.
Cool. As you guys, push left.
Yeah.
Sweet. As you push left, you find the corridor continues northways, but then also has a right-hand chamber. As you guys are kind of like moving around, you can hear the eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout. You hear a chant. You can't quite make out what it is. And it's impossible to figure out where it's coming from, but you can hear this low chant.
Now this sounds like fun. A gathering.
Continue heading north, or are we moving?
Follow the left wall. It's a maze.
That does not always work.
Does now.
I just wanna add that like Darzu is just in fucking absolute hysterics. Like he's just fucking losing his shit.
Yeah, that's why we can't tell the direction of the noise, because you're just fucking yelling.
Yeah, I'm like screaming.
I still haven't put Darzu down at this point.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
just
say,
still
I'm
carrying
just-
around like a naughty child.
He's like holding me by my head. I'm like,
Yeah, turning the corner with Darzu first.
Darzu first around the corner.
Darzu in one hand, my crossbow in the other.
Yeah. So heading straight up, or we're going to the right?
I'm
Up and
cool
left.
with hugging the left wall,
Okay.
following.
Cool. We
the
hug
man
the
with the
left
shield.
wall to find ahead of you. This is good point. Good note. This is pitch black darkness. So if you do not have dark vision, you cannot see currently.
Is anybody blind?
Yeah.
Hold my hand, little rabbit boy.
Really?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
light another torch and stick it over his shoulder.
Yeah, cool.
Stick it over Derek's shoulder so he can see.
So
Much appreciated.
with the help of Richard, you guys have vision. It only goes to a certain distance, but you can see stairs that seem to go down into another chamber. You can just make out the faint image of like a desk and a set of chairs.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Like slowly and quietly.
Cool.
With the screaming dragon man.
Can I have stealth?
I'm at the back of the party with the screaming dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm not a dragon man, I'm a dragon boy, thank you very much.
Hey, Richard
Good
says to
shots.
Gornak real quick. It says, Gornak, just keep an eye out behind us in case anything comes out.
I'm just gonna nod and grunt.
So you guys see a wooden table and 4 chairs. You also see 4 alcoves to the south of this chamber, as well as a corridor that goes to the left and then disappears around a corner. Peregrine?
Right, this is a big fuck basement.
Seeing that the torch would probably be in front of the giant armored guy, and Peregrine's very small, I probably would get no light. So getting frustrated, I'm going to just do the old industry super, move my hands around and cast dancing lights and put 3 in each corner. So we got consistent light the whole way through the big room.
Yeah, nice.
From little things, big things grow.
You waited till now for that?
I wanted to make you guys feel like you're important. You're leading the charge.
Whatever.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Head south into these small alcoves or down the corridor?
I
Let's
like
walk.
Richard would want to clear this general area before pushing
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
Cool.
probably.
So in each of the alcoves, which I'll make visible for you now, all you find are little like straw beds with long, rotting, like bedding in each one.
This is fucked up, Darcy says between screams.
This is fucked up.
This is fucked up.
If we want to spend a little bit of time here, I can cast a spell and check if there's any magic items or threats in the area.
God, no, please.
Take
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
It looks like there's only one entrance, so it might not be a bad idea before we go headstrong into the rest of the basement.
I believe I'll get another 10 minutes to be able to see if there's anything either coming or something we might miss.
I'll do my best door cosplay and just stand at the bottom of the stairs with my shield.
Cool.
Cool.
I will start ritual casting. You guys will see Peregrine sits on the ground and like a very faintish pale blue runic marks come around his skin, and he starts to focus, and there's like this bright blue hue coming from around him, and I will ritual cast Detect Magic.
Cool. What's the range on that?
Yes. 30 feet.
Cool. Nothing pings.
Cool. It's concentration. I will keep it up. But the room looks clear.
Okay. Which one do we enter first?
Continue heading left.
One
Continue
direction.
heading left. Cool. You guys head left to another set of stairs. Heading down, you find another chamber, which I will light up for you now.
Still a big
3
fucking
more lights.
God. The fucking man hours that would have gone into building this basement, like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
basement. More time than went into the house by the look of it.
Yeah, I know. that house was
Yeah.
nice.
So you see a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip that descends about 30 feet to a water-filled cistern. A wooden bucket hangs from the rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well. You also see 5 side rooms. 5 side rooms that are kind of obscured in the low light that you guys have.
Is there like a rock or anything I could drop into the well?
You can definitely pick up a bit of debris from the floor and drop a rock in, yeah. You
I'm
drop
gonna
it.
do that.
You
Gornak looks at Darzu and he's like, Starts on him over the well.
Go for a swim.
You drop the rock and it falls, and then eventually you hear the plop of water as it falls into water.
I'm gonna like chuckle, and then hang Dazu over the edge.
Dazu just starts fucking losing it even more. He's like about to have a fucking brain aneurysm. That's how hard he's thrashing about and screaming.
Don't, or I could drop you.
He's like a
now, stop
beacon.
messing with him.
Maybe we can draw everything out with him.
Yeah, so do
I
you...
feel like Richard's gonna try and like assess the water if it's usable at all.
I'd say no.
Yeah, so if you were to take the time to duck the bucket in and then wheel it back up, you find the water to be murky and brown.
Well, this is useless. I'm just gonna dump the water bucket back down.
Into the water.
We'll do a quick lap of the rooms.
Quick
just
lap of the
following
rooms?
walls.
Okay,
Any
sweet.
pings?
No pings, no. But in each of these rooms, you find that they seem to look like quarters of some description. Each one contains a wood-framed bed with a moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest in each one.
Crack open them chests.
Open chest.
Yeah, I feel like I'd loot the chests.
Okay. So each chest, I'll just make the rooms visible for you lot. Each chest seems to be locked.
I might have to put the little guy down.
Kill him. Okay. Well, I guess he is a good specimen.
He's no use to us anymore.
Drop it in the
served
well.
his purpose.
I'll put Dazu down away from the chest I'm near, and I'm going to try and smack it open with my halberd.
Cool. Make an attack roll. Which room?
I'll be in the top one. The
Top
first
one?
one. Check
Okay,
out.
sweet.
I rolled a 10.
A 10. You smack the lock, making a damage. Roll your damage.
Roll my damage. It is 1d10 plus 2. Sorry, just having a brain fade with dice.
Gotta love it.
Oh, that is also a 5 plus 2, so 7.
Sweet. You smack the lock, and due to the fact that it's like very rusty, it clicks open. You find inside the chest 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces, but you find them in a pouch made of human skin.
Oh,
Want it?
yum.
Can I have it?
I'll take the money and I'll just give Issa the skin.
Looks like a bowl sack.
Thank you.
A gift for the lady.
It's fabulous. Thank you.
It's fucking diabolical.
It's beautiful. It's art.
What do the rest of you want to do?
Richard just starts walking into the next room.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out enough of that.
Opening chests one by one.
Cool. So next chest is locked as well. What are you guys doing? So I'm going anti-clockwise
gonna
around
shoot
the room. Shoot it? Okay, make an attack roll.
What's Dazu doing now that he's put down?
Dazu is curled up in the fetal position, just screaming.
22.
22. Roll damage.
5.
Cool. So you fire at the lock, and the lock like splinters and kind of breaks apart. In this chest, you find 3 moss agates worth 10 gold pieces each, folded in a piece of black cloth.
I'm gonna just slap them straight in the vest.
Yeah, cool. You guys move to the next chamber. Again, the lock. What do you guys want to do with the lock?
Let's fucking hit the chest with a hammer.
Cool. Make an attack roll. Hit the chest or the lock?
Just the chest.
Okay.
Big hammer, small chest. It's 10.
Cool. Make your damage roll.
2.
2.
Yeah, it's only 1d6.
Okay. You whack your hammer into the top of it, and it splinters the top panel. It doesn't. The box isn't destroyed by any means, but you can definitely get your hand into the
I'll just keep
top.
hitting it till it's fucking
roll again.
That's an 11.
Cool. Roll your damage.
I lied. It's 1d8. But anyway, it's a 6.
6. Sweet. This time the chest breaks open, and you find a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
Yep, I definitely know what that is.
I think it's a flower.
I love carnelian.
It's worth 50 gold pieces.
To who? Who the fuck wants that?
Yeah, not
Who's
me.
gonna buy a
I don't
eye
know.
patch with a
I got
carnelian?
chips.
Derek's just like, okay, and then puts it in his pouch.
Darren
Peregrine?
intrinsically knows that it's worth 50 gold pieces.
Yep.
He's like, interesting.
Peregrine's gonna pitter patter his way over to the crying Dazu.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, buddy, there's loot and like locks, and you like all this stuff. There might be some cool things in the chest. You want to go have a look?
Daz is just like completely out of it. He's just like,
Okay,
next
cool.
level.
Cool. Thorn, we're gonna drag his ass deeper into the basement. Do you want to stay and join and make this hard, or you want to bail out and join your sister?
Make a persuasion or an intimidation check.
It's gonna be trash. -1. 6.
6. You get no response.
Is there any way that I can communicate? Would I would know that like I would. Okay, well I wouldn't know that I was possessed because you said that like.
You can definitely
I would-
try.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
No, like-
Go into him, right?
I mean, you would have
Yeah,
seen
I mean, I saw
Rose
the
come out
ghost fly into me and then disappear, and I saw the same thing happen to Richard.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What would I try and do? Can I like have a mental conversation, like, and be like,
Yeah.
"Come on, man, just yeah, like fucking split personality. Just be like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Just leave, please."
Make a persuasion or intimidation, depending on how you want to frame it.
Well, they're both +0, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Fuck, we are not a persuasive group.
13.
Cool. You feel a soft whimper come from within you, and the ghost leaves you. So you lose that floor,
Oh, thank fuck.
and you feel a little bit
Oh my
more
God.
comfortable in this space.
As soon as it happens, I'm like, did someone say loot?
Yeah, over here.
Dazu's back.
I run over. I'm like,
Yeah. So you've
God for
got
that.
2 more chests to open up. I'm assuming Dazu, you're going to pick the locks.
yeah.
Sweet. I need lockpick checks.
It's a 15.
Cool. First one clinks open. It was a little bit more difficult because of the rust, but you definitely get it open. This one, you kind of go through it. You find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. It's worth 25
Silver.
gold.
Actually, silver could be useful.
Was gonna say you don't have much hair.
I turn and look at Richard. I'm like,
Cool.
my horns need cleaning. Thank you.
You move to the next chest.
Yeah.
Cool. Make
Did you
a
want me
lockpick
to-
check again, please.
That's a 16.
Cool. This one is a little bit easier for you to clink open. Inside, you see a silvered short sword.
Oh, I'm fucking taking that. Oh, hey. Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa.
Fuck yes, that is good.
Yeah.
Speaking of silver, man.
Cool. Now, with only one more way to go, you guys head that way. Heading in through a corridor. You see another stairs that kind of lead up. And that's where we're going to go to break for the first break of the night. Get up, have a stretch, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. That's my thing. I have to do the thing every single time.
My thing.
It's my thing. It's what my DM would do.
That's what my character would do.
Yeah, so we will be right back, and and then we'll continue through the dungeon. Welcome back, guys, to Mimic Life Curse of Strahd. Good job. Knocking your horns off. Yes. We're going to continue where we left off in the basement of this dungeon. You guys find the staircase. You guys kind of climb it and find there are two ways you can head. You can head south or continue forward. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I say south. We'll go
Okay.
south.
Cool.
Follow the left wall. Oh, I know. We're not following the left wall, but whatever. We'll follow the right wall this time.
Okay.
Darcy's got his lefts and rights mixed up.
One of these ones walking down the hallway.
Yeah, he's like...
So as you begin to head down this tunnel, you begin to hear the chanting gets discernibly louder as you get closer down here, to the point where I'm assuming, Derek, you're going first. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. You step onto a stone that gives way, and you fall down into a pit of spikes. Luckily for you, the armor and the placement of the spikes kinds of gives way. However, you still do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and... Oh, shit. 20 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
What the fuck?
I rolled...
Rad.
It was 2d10, and I rolled 2 10s.
He's a
Jesus
healer.
fucking Christ. All right.
What are we meant to do with him now?
So you guys see, as you guys walk down this thing, Derek like steps on something and it gives way completely. So does the thing next to it. He falls to the bottom of the pit, and you just hear this. You guys, Derek is making death saving throws. So what do you guys want to do? Yes, Darcy?
I would like to climb down, or like make my way down into the pit as fast as possible, but like as safely as possible, so I don't stand on any spikes or anything. And like because I'm a bit small, I kind of like
Fucking
stand
land on
between
me,
the
dude.
spikes. just push the spikes deeper into you.
I'm already dying.
I want to kind of stand in between the spikes.
Yeah.
And how big are these spikes?
So
Like, are they,
first off, I need you to make a acrobatics or athletics check to see if you can get climb down
acrobatics. Now that I can do.
there. That one.
Jinx it, man.
Yeah,
13.
what did you do?
13, yeah. So you climb down the side holding onto like the stone, and you manage to maneuver yourself to a spot where you don't get pricked by any of these spikes. These spikes are probably about 4 or 5 foot tall.
Jesus, they're fucking bigger than me.
Yeah.
I would like to. How far down the spikes
Is Derek?
body?
Yeah.
Like, has he kind of like slowed and stopped? Would I be able to get myself underneath him and start trying to lift him
You
off
definitely
the
would.
spikes?
Yes, you definitely would. You can definitely do that. I need an athletics check for you to push him off the spikes.
Okay. Wish me luck, guys. That is a natural 18 for an 18.
Yeah, you managed to maneuver him off the spikes. He is now on the floor of this stone floor area.
Okay. Yes, Richard.
Richard?
So I've got 50 feet of rope in my bag. I'm
Yep.
gonna like tie. Like, is there anything in the hallway for me to tie this off to?
There is not.
Okay, all right.
You could tie it to one of your party members. You just give it to Gornak.
That was my next play. It was like, Gornak, come here and hold this. And so I'm going to tie it around Gornak. like tie it up real nice and tight to him.
Yeah.
I said, hold this. And then I'm going to throw the other end of the rope down to Dazu.
Cool.
I'm like, Dazu, tie this around Derek. We'll pull him out.
Cool. You begin to tie the thing.
Could I quickly try and make a medicine? Oh, sorry. Oh,
Isa and Peregrine, what are you doing?
I'm waiting to help with pulling the rope.
Okay.
I'll do my best impersonation of what I saw Derek do when he got rid of the ghost, and like get down and do the cross thing.
Okay. Cool. As you guys,
Right.
begin to do that, I'm going to make the first death save for Derek. Okay. Cool. Yes, Dazu.
as I'm like tying the rope off, could I potentially try and quickly make like a medicine check to stop, to stabilize him? Basically, is to
You
stop.
definitely can. It's a very high DC though because you don't have any tools.
I'll
But you can
still
definitely
give it
try.
a shot. If I roll well, I roll well. Then, but like I'm still gonna tie the rope around him so that we can lift him up,
Yeah.
kind of thing. That is a natural 19 for a 21.
Okay. You try your best, but without any kind of tools or any kind of a pen, like anything really. It's very hard. You would have to, especially because.
What if I use my string and I fashion?
Oh
a
that
needle
makes all the difference.
I suture the wound closed.
The wounds.
Yes, well, I suture some of them closed.
You can definitely get some of them to the point where they're not bleeding, like they're not bleeding profusely, but he's still making death saves.
Fuck. Okay, well, I tie the rope off around him and then
Peregrine.
I climb back up.
Is he back up at this point?
He's on his way up. Yes.
Okay.
He's getting
when he
pulled
gets up,
Yep.
can I just fall through it to see if there's anything that might be of help and healing?
Sorry, say that again. It kind of glitchy.
If he's got a rifle through his stuff to see if he's got anything that would help with healing.
You definitely can. Investigation check, please.
22.
You rifle through his stuff. Derek, do you have anything on you? What does he find?
You find an ink pen and an ink bottle.
Fucking healer is this like frustrating going through trying to...
Bruh, I got spells. I don't have fucking items.
Yeah.
In that case, I will, if you give me, I'll just tear a bit of cloth off and see if I can cover some of the wounds and try to put a bit of pressure on him.
Okay, yep. You can definitely do that. You may have to remove his plate mail in order to do it, but... Because he's wearing full plate.
Oh, look. Yeah, look. Okay, that's 10 minutes to take that off, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
But if he, no. Because if he's got wounds going through it, you can just put your hand through the hole.
Through the hole.
So I'm like putting it brick around the top. I'll start like putting it in.
Yeah,
Pack
shoving it.
Pack the mail with the cloth.
I assume the armor's part of him, so if I plug the armor holes, surely he's okay.
Yeah, definitely. Richard?
So Richard, having a pistol and gunpowder, he's gonna open.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
He's gonna pour gunpowder onto the wounds and then use the torch to just fucking cauterize them straight up.
Okay, make a medicine check for me.
Could I assist him with that because of the sutures that I applied to him earlier?
Next round you can, yes.
Okay.
$13.
13. Okay, you managed to get some of them. He is still not stabilized currently.
I'm trying to think what else I can do.
Gornak and Isa, are you guys doing anything this round?
I'm just kind of panicking because I think the cleric's going to die. I'm like, not good, not good, not good.
Yeah, I just want to be helping with the packing of things, but apparently I'm just covering holes.
Yeah.
I want to actually pack it.
Cool. Derek, you're going to make I'm going to make your second death save. Interesting.
Do you have a...
Yep, you go.
Does Derek have any, like, holy symbol?
You can definitely search him for holy symbols. Derek, do you want to
He would
explain?
know it. It's on the front of my shield.
Yeah.
Cool. I will spend a little bit of time just kind of meditating, trying to think on that and think back to any research I've done on holy magic,
Cool.
religions, and see if I can drive through.
Sweet. As you begin to do that, Derek, you take a gasp of air.
Oh, thank fuck.
You are on 1 hit point. I rolled a natural 20 on the second one, which brings
Jesus
us back
is real,
to
guys.
1.
There goes my only spell slot left, guys. On me.
Might need to learn how to heal things, guys.
Yeah.
I just looked at the shield for a bit and he's good now, so maybe we can do that.
So
I
smart.
think maybe we quickly kind of take him back to one of the areas where the chests are. So we have like a little bit of a secluded area, maybe try and have a short rest just so that we can recover some HP.
Yeah,
Well,
cool.
there's a bunch of beds back there. Maybe we just go and have a rest for a bit.
I think for someone who's like on their deathbed, basically, I think that's a bit far to kind of just drag them, especially because he's wearing full plate mail and is like 20 billion kilos. I mean, we can, but
That adrenaline of coming back to life is fine.
Yeah, you're right.
I do have a
Okay,
bedroll on me.
Just puts
Yeah.
out the bedroll in the middle of this corridor.
we'll stack all of our bedrolls on top of each other so that he can have somewhere comfortable to lay, so he doesn't fucking die.
Cool. So in the corridor, or are you moving back into the room before?
I'd say we go back into. I mean, we can go back to where the beds are, but I think. What do you guys think?
Go back to the room. At least it's semi-safe.
Well,
that we
yeah,
know of.
each one
Where
of
the-
these
where the
rooms
beds
has
are?
a bed in it.
Oh,
It's just like
okay.
moldy and yucky.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess
Let's
a bed.
let's go back and
better
put him in
than
one
no
of the
bed.
beds.
Yeah.
He might get an infection.
Speaking of which, make a console. No, I'm kidding.
Cool.
Yeah, so he's drag him through this corridor, eventually getting him like slightly up on his legs. Richard, I'm imagining you like full like commando medic arm over the thing, like hopping him through this chamber.
Yeah, Richard's actually surprisingly strong. He's probably thrown Derek over him like fireman carried him down the corridor. Plate mail and everything. He's
In full fucking plate, man.
Don't worry,
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna
I'm like
get you home.
130 pounds.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, that's like easy squat for Derek. Yeah, you guys make it back to this small room. What do you guys want to do in this small room? You guys taking a short rest, long rest?
Short rest. 100% short rest.
What are we doing while that's happening? Anything in particular?
I'm kind of just like, I would like to sit near Derek and kind of just like keep an eye on him, make sure he's all right.
Cool. Gornak?
That's all.
I'll just sort of like stand guard with my crossbow at the door and just like scan into the darkness. Make sure we don't get snuck up on.
Cool. Richard?
That's also what I was doing.
I was going to do that, but then I saw Gornak doing that, so I was like, Gornak, you got the door.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to get a bit of kip.
Bit of
Alright, so you
kip.
just get a short
What's that mean?
a kip.
They're like,
Rest,
kip.
sleep.
Okay.
Like a-
Fair enough.
So we get a short rest.
Peregrine first, and then we
I'm just
can...
going to do arcane recovery, so I'll go a spell slot back.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to get a spell back and then heal myself some more.
Cool. Yeah, so short rest. You guys can mark off a short rest. You can roll any amount of hit dice you'd like to recover any health. Yes, Gornak?
I don't get a rest because I'm standing watch, right?
No, you still get one because it's still like it's standing watch. It's not like strenuous activity.
Well, I got full hit points anyway, so I don't need to.
Well,
Why won't
Cool.
it roll for me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it just
I'll
doesn't
roll.
like you.
I'll just roll it manually then.
Cool. With everyone a little bit better and feeling a little bit better about their current situation, hit points wise.
Also, my armor is weirdly fine,
Yes.
just for everyone.
Yes. Weirdly fine.
It's like spotless.
I'll go back.
yeah, you are now back into this chamber. I'm assuming you guys head back through that corridor.
Yeah, I would, if we whatever direction we go, I'd like to keep the dancing lights a little bit back so we get dim light so I can see. And I'm going to be keeping an eye out, hopefully doing some investigation to see if anything else is coming up.
Yeah, sweet. Coming to this split, you see the corridor that you guys originally went down, now with this big hole that leads to the spikes, or you can continue heading straight. Richard?
Well, I guess we can go the other way.
How big was the hole?
It's about 5 feet across.
There's a path behind it, I assume.
Correct.
I mean, we got a bit. Am I the only one that's curious?
I want to
Sounds
see.
like the
I
way I'm
want to
going that
see.
way.
I mean, I'll admit I'm curious, but yeah, I'm not sure if the other side of that corridor is stable.
No, we can just live our life not knowing. Cool, we'll go straight.
Okay. You guys head into around these corridors to come to another like squarish, rectangular room. This room contains a wooden table flanked by long benches. There's moldy humanoid bones on the dirt floor. And then in the south, so straight ahead from you, there is a darkened alcove.
What the fuck happened?
Spooky. Let's go.
Let's check out the alcove.
Checking out the alcove. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I have my short sword drawn.
Awesome. So Gornak said he was checking out the alcove first. So, yeah. So pretty much,
So do that.
yeah. So
Gornak.
do that.
Roll a new character for me, please.
Yeah, if you don't mind. So we are going to go into a little bit of combat here. Dazu,
Shit, put my faith in that.
Peregrine,
man.
and Richard. Cool. You find appearing out of this alcove, this shadowed alcove, lunging and reaching at you, is a small worm-like creature that kind of looks like it has like a bird beak with like tentacle faces coming off it, or as it's known as, it is called a grick. So without
You say
further
small
ado,
worm-like creature. How
yeah.
big are we talking?
Well, it's medium-sized, but it's like a little bit shorter than you. It is going to lunge and attack you. So, like what?
Said suck my Greg.
I will. Is that an offer?
Whoa.
Okay, sweet. So, yeah. So it jumps out and lunges and attacks you, Gornak. Let me just get its stat block up. It is going to attack you with its beak and its tentacles, if possible. With its tentacles and then with its beak, if possible. So the first roll is going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So that does 9 points of slashing damage as the tentacles like latch onto you and pull you towards the beak, and then the beak is going to go for a chomp, which is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Cool. You just managed to use your strength a little bit to push away as the beak chomps down. Was that a sound effect or was that Discord?
No, that was Sam making the noise.
Really sorry. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Because I was like, that's like it was like almost on point of what I was imagining the sound sounded like.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
So I'm going to ask for initiative, please. First off, Derek.
11.
11. Then Gornak.
That was a 13.
13. Then Dazu.
That is a 13.
Peregrine.
8.
Richard,
10.
and then Isa.
4.
Cool. Start of
Everyone rolled
combat. It
really
is the Grix's turn
Yeah.
first.
wow.
Who is
Wow.
still is going to
I'm
attack.
surprised.
Is going to attack Gornak. So first attack is a 7 to hit as the tentacles lash around you. I believe it misses. Yep.
Misses.
Yeah, so it lashes around you and you just manage to like bop out of the way. And that brings it to Gornak's turn.
Alrighty.
Who has?
So
who
I'm
has
gonna
the high-
smack this
who has
thing.
the high dex?
Yeah.
Because Gornak and I both
Sorry.
have the same initiative. What's your dex score, Ethan? Gornak.
Give me 1 second, bro. My dex is +2, 14.
So yeah, I have +3. So
+3. Okay.
yeah,
So you win?
So yeah, Dazu goes first, sorry.
I mean, not that it really matters. Let's be real. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my newly acquired short sword. You see like a flash of silver as I stab at the beast.
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
All right. That is a 23 to hit,
Hits.
and I'm going to use my sneak attack because Gornak is within 5 feet.
Definitely.
So I get. That's just an extra d6. Boo. So, that's 8 points of slashing damage,
Yep.
piercing damage.
Awesome.
8 points of piercing damage with my short sword, and then I'm going to bonus action attack with my dagger as well.
Cool. So as you slash it, it seems to not do as much damage as you as you first thought.
So okay,
You can go ahead again.
yeah. So that is a 16 to hit. for the
Hits.
dagger. Yeah. That deals 2 points of piercing damage, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Again, the stabbing your dagger doesn't seem to have done as much damage as you thought.
That sucks.
That ends your turn?
I'm going. Yeah, that ends my turn, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to Gornak's turn.
But I'm gonna attack it with my halberd.
Cool. Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
That was a 12 to hit.
You swing and it just impacts the stone around it and misses.
Dang it.
Dang it.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet into the open space and end my turn.
Okay, sweet. Just FYI, you can move your own token if you'd like. You should have control of them. But I just moved it for you. So as you take that 5 foot step back, it is going to make an attack of opportunity against you with its tentacles, which is a 14 to hit. Misses. So the tentacles lash out again and completely miss you. That brings us to Derek. Can't hear.
I can't see anything.
Yes. Lights. How about now?
Yeah. That's better.
I forgot about lights.
Worm ping. I guess I'll just Sacred Flame it. Make a dex.
Dex save?
Please. Yes.
Is a... I have a feeling it makes it a 9. Oh, sorry, a 9. So it doesn't.
You fail.
You fail.
Boo.
You take 3 radiant damage.
Awesome. The radiant flame explodes around it, and you hear it just kind of go. "Ah!" Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Sure.
Richard, you are up.
Cool. So I'm just gonna like try and shoot at it.
Go
around
ahead.
The corner.
Make an attack roll.
It's an 8.
You fire and it impacts the stone to the side, and you miss.
All right. Well.
You're not doing very well this campaign, are you?
No. Yeah. No. I'm just gonna be like, well, okay, and then just kind of like, yeah, that'll be it.
Cool. That brings us to Peregrine.
Cool. Would I have any kind of view to try to cast a spell from where I'm at, or not?
Yeah, depending on what kind of spell it is.
Like a attack roll spell? Or can I try to climb Derek?
I mean, you could definitely try and climb Derek, yeah. Like jump on his head if you'd like. I'll say it takes half your movement to like do the standing jump, like the hop.
Actually, you know, I'm a... Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah.
And I will try to jump onto Derek's head.
Cool. Luckily, because you're a rabbit folk, I'll allow it, and you like standing jump leap onto Derek's shoulders, one foot on his head, on his helmet, and the other on his shoulder, and you just catch your balance.
Sweet. I'm going to click my fingers, and a 4-inch diameter sphere is going to take shape, swapping between all the elements, and it's going to land on lightning. And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the big dog.
Cool. Roll to attack.
Oof. 17.
Hits.
What is that? 3d8. 12. 15 points of lightning damage.
15 points. So you hear this thing screech out into the chamber. It's looking really hurt. Does that end your turn?
Oh, I'll bounce back down.
Cool. Awesome. That brings us to Issa.
Yes. I am going to try and use Chaos Bolt. I am a little bit scared.
Go ahead. Is that a D100? Or is it no, because you haven't used your thing yet?
It will be.
Yeah.
Hold
Wait.
on.
What do you
Wait.
mean?
Wild magic search?
No.
Or is it only if you
wait.
roll
No, wait.
If you cast this as a first level spell,
Yeah, so it's after I cast this as a first level
you'll have to roll a
spell.
D20 if Nathan asks you to.
Yep. If you want me to. Okay,
would
so
love you
Chaos
to.
Bolt is oh, I don't know if it hits though. That's a 11 to hit.
Cool. You fire it into the wall, and the wall like explodes with the chaos energy. I'm still going to ask you to make a D20 roll though.
Well, yeah, I did roll it, so.
Oh.
Oh, is it? Hang on. Thank you. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Cool. Nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Okay,
Nothing
great.
happens.
I'm just gonna stay
Nothing.
where I am.
Cool. Easy. Awesome. Top of the round. That brings us to the Grix turn, who is going to,
Sick.
with Dazu right there, is going to make an attack against Dazu. First with its tentacles, which is a 13 to hit.
Oh, beats it.
Beats it. Sweet. So that does 10 points of slashing damage as the thing wraps around you and then pulls you to its beak, which is going to make an attack against you, which luckily is only a 6.
Oh, thank God. I'm on 3 HP.
Ruh-roh.
These tentacles wrap around me. I'm like, I fall to the ground. I'm like, my bones. My brittle bones.
It is then going to end its turn, which brings us to Dazu.
Okay, I'm gonna once again make okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna make an attack with my short sword.
Attack with your
Okay,
short
Sam.
sword? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a wind tunnel.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an attack with my short sword,
Go
which
ahead.
is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Yeah, cool. And it does 1d6 plus. So 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This thing looks like it is just barely holding on.
I'm like, do I bonus action disengage or do I bonus action attack? But then it's like, oh, fuck it. And I bonus action attack.
Yeah, cool. Roll the hit.
Dazu would go for the glory. That is a 19 to hit.
Hit. Roll damage.
Deals 4 points of piercing damage.
Awesome. How do you want to do it, Dazu?
Yes. Okay, so Dazu has just been molested by this thing, and he wants revenge. As it's tentacles open up to make another attack, he whips out his short sword and severs all the tentacles from its maw, and then grabs the dagger and just plunges it straight into its stupid little bird beak, and then twists it and pulls it out.
It shrivels back and just kind of falls to the floor limp.
Oh, yeah.
And we are out of combat.
That was a nice kill, Dazu. You can call me Dicky.
Wow, thank you. Such an honor. Cool. Thank God for that.
And yeah, we end combat. Let me put the group token back in. What do you guys want to do now?
Continue exploring, I guess.
Cool. So in this room, there is a north and a south exit.
South, it looks like it leads to the other corridor where Derek fell, but it looks like it leads to the other side of where Derek fell.
I reckon we go south.
Cool.
Yes.
But there's two, I can see also there's two entries up to the north in that corridor as well. But I reckon we go south.
You going south? Sweet. You guys head through the south corridor. Why is it not?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not getting any vision anymore.
Oh, because I bloody have to do it every single time. Give me a sec. Sorry, everybody.
Why is it dark in here? My eyes.
My eyes. Okay, so as you guys come to this this chamber, you see it kind of snakes around slightly, and then there are two. You come to a crossroad kind of thing. There's the place that you just came from. One heading to the left, one heading to the right, one heading straight down. Where do you guys want to head?
Left.
We go left.
Left, cool. So you guys
Hey,
head
the
down
left.
those stairs. That's left, isn't it? Or left from where you guys came in, or left on the map?
Yeah, left from where we came in, right? Is that what we were all thinking?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool, sweet. So you kind of come around to around this small chamber to find a room.
Another fucking chamber. Bloody hell.
Yeah, a large
Back to my
room.
trinket.
Whoever built this fucking basement really loved their chambers.
So around the walls of this room, you see skeletons on every wall. A wide alcove in the south, a wide alcove straight ahead from where you guys are to the right of the map currently, contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky grey crystal orb. The room has exits south and where you guys just came from.
Smoky grey crystal orb, you say? Daz is immediately transfixed. I need it.
Okay, do you go after the crystal orb?
Oh, Richard, you go first.
Richard?
Does Richard perceive anything odd by the skeletons in the room?
You can make a perception check. Cool. As you kind of go around each one, just kind of like giving the look over to the north side of this room from the map, you actually find a hidden door that clicks open, revealing a set of stairs.
That's interesting. Hey guys, I found a hidden door.
Daz is just too transfixed with the orb, so he's gonna go after it. He's gonna clamber up the statue and try and pilfer it.
Okay, cool. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Do I recognize the figure?
You can make a history check.
No.
No, you do not.
No, I do not.
Cool. Dazu, as you grab the orb, and the rest of you hear this as well, you hear the chanting begin to appear from the room. Appearing around the statue are ghostly figures that apparate from the floor and appear up. They look shadowy in nature, almost created out of these like almost out of black smoke. We are going to go into combat again.
Fuck. I just wanted to ponder my orb.
If Derek,
You couldn't just leave it alone, could you, Jackson?
If I could get Derek, Gornak, Issa, and Peregrine to all tell me, all move your tokens to where you would be.
Can I have light, please, Nate?
No.
Depends on what I can see.
That was the secret tunnel thing over there. Secret passage.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, where did we come in?
Northeast.
That's a corner. Okay.
Sorry, northwest.
I'm pretty much where I would be.
Oh no, are you spinning?
Oh, how did we do that? It was fun.
Fuck
Oh,
no.
no, that just was
There.
I've gone too far. I've broken everything.
Okay. So if I could get Richard's initiative.
8.
8. Gornak.
That's a 10.
Issa.
13.
Derek.
7.
Dazu.
21.
Stupid.
And Peregrine.
14.
Awesome. So we are going to begin combat. First up is the Shadow's turn. Who
see you guys.
is going to lunge and make a draining attack against Dazu, which is a 7
Good thing
to
you picked
hit.
the team member on empty.
7.
Yeah.
Yes, it misses.
Cool.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, and it. All right.
Suck my dragon dick.
And it ends its turn. Dazu, you are up.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action, disengage. And I'm assuming I've was the hand on the floor or was it
No, so it was raised, so you would be up
I'm
above.
Can I forward roll dive through the air above the one that's in front of me?
Yeah, definitely can.
Cool. Actually, let me just check what the rules for disengage is.
They can't make opportunity attacks.
For the whole round?
Yeah, until not for the whole round, until the end of your turn.
So, say if I was to disengage as a bonus action, jump over the top onto the other side, make an attack, and then keep moving, they wouldn't be able to make opportunity attacks, would they?
I believe so, yeah. They wouldn't.
Okay, sick. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to dive over the top of that one that's in front of me, somersault, like I did through the window at the start.
Yeah.
And then land on the other side, superhero pose,
Yep.
and then draw my silvered short sword, turn around and make a slash attack or stab attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And I get my sneak attack damage because, thankfully, Derek is within 5 feet. And
Good
that
old Derek.
is only 7 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
But it is silvered.
Cool. It does not seem to do as much damage as you thought.
Fuck.
Being that these
What is it?
are
Fuck.
ghostly smoke forms.
Even though it's silvered?
Yeah, even though it's silvered.
Fuck this. Anyway. Darcy says, fuck this, and just runs away. He's gonna go up here.
Easy?
He's gonna sulk a little bit. He's gonna be like, fuck.
Cool. That brings us to a Shadow's turn, who is... Oh, no. I was selecting everyone there for a second. He's going to make a step forward and reach its hand out and touch Isa using its Strength Drain attack, which is a 9 to hit.
It doesn't hit, just.
Doesn't hit. You just managed to, like...
It's 10, isn't it?
You managed to just duck out of the way. It brings us to Peregrine's turn.
I will do the same thing as last time. I will do my little industry super hands and throw out a chromatic orb at the one, like the lowest one that's across from me.
Yep.
This boy.
Yep, go ahead.
15.
Hits.
Sick. I will do fire damage for this one.
Okay.
Fuck, not bad. 20 points of fire damage.
Cool. As you do the fire damage, it doesn't seem to have done as much as you'd thought it should.
Ooh.
It impacts and like kind of like the smoke like moves around a little bit. It definitely has done damage, just not as much as you'd think it would have.
Okay. If I've still got my what are they called, dancing lights up?
Yep.
As it says, as a bonus action, I can move it 60 feet. So I will move one as close to the shadow people as I can and to see if they react at all.
Okay. They do react somewhat to the light.
In what way?
They just kind of like shy away from it a little bit.
Okay. And I will pitter-patter my way to safety.
I'm assuming avoiding
I'll dodge,
the...
yeah.
Avoiding the thing. Cool. Sweet, that brings us to Isa's turn.
I think I'm going to try Chaos Bolt again. For which one? Is it disadvantaged because it's so close to me if I choose the one right in front of me? Because it's so...
Yeah, correct. If you pick the one right in front of you or the diagonal because they're within 5 feet, it's disadvantaged, but then all the other ones are not.
Okay, I'll do the one that is closest but not 5 feet.
Okay, yep. The one that Dazu attacked.
Also, Nathan, I just wanted to quickly clarify that I still have that orb in my possession. I grabbed that.
You grabbed that, yes. Yeah.
Yes, I just want to let you know because I want my orb.
Yeah.
I want my board.
I want
Get out of
my
my
board.
Yeah. Get out of here.
NFL style running with it under my arm, like my hand out like this, like palming everyone off as I run through the dungeon.
That's a 23 to hit.
Hits?
Okay. Now, no. Now I have to do the fun rolling things on the damage tag.
I love
Okay,
fun
so-
rolling things.
Yeah. Genuinely confused. I just read this and I made it make sense to me.
Hmm.
It's 2d8 of damage, and then but if I roll the same number, it's chaos stuff. Does that mean I'm doing 2 different types of damage?
No, I think it's just the one. So you roll 2d8, you pick one, and that's the damage type, I believe.
Okay.
Unless
We'll
you...
just do it like that, because I can't make it make sense another way. We'll go with acid.
Yeah.
So then it takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Okay. 5. 13. 16 points of acid damage.
16. As you fire it, it doesn't. The acid damage doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd thought, being that these are made out of smoke. But it still does damage. I need you to roll a d20 because that's a level 1 spell, correct?
Yeah. That's a 5. Hang on. Yeah, that's a 5.
Cool. Nothing happens. That ends your turn. Sweet.
Yeah.
That brings us to a Shadow's turn, who is going to make his way to the side of Derek and reach out with his draining attack. So that is going to be a 10 to hit.
Lol.
Its form just like attaches itself and like strokes your plate armor.
Get out of here. Piss off, ghost.
Piss off, ghost. And brings us to Gornak's turn.
Has there been any of the shadows that haven't made an attack yet?
They haven't hit an attack yet, no.
Any of them that haven't made one at all?
There is two that haven't made an attack yet. Yes.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the one at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use surprise attack.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that wasn't pleasant. That's a 12 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh yeah.
12, you say? Good to know.
Righty, so I will roll my damage dice. Oh, that was pretty bad. That's 10 damage.
10 damage. So as you fire it, it doesn't seem to have done as much damage as you thought. You see the smoke seem to slowly begin to dissipate. It looks like this thing is not long for this, whatever its existence is currently.
Which one did you attack?
The one at the south.
The very far south.
Yeah, very far south.
Oh wow.
Does that end your turn?
Can I reload my crossbow, or does that have to be done next turn?
No, I'll let you reload it this time for your next attack. Cool. The next shadow is going to take a 5-foot step up there and go for Issa, being the one that just attacked it. He's going to reach out its hand, and that's a natural 20.
Do I have anything that I can do? No.
If you haven't used your inspiration, you can do that.
Hang on. Yeah, I want to use it.
Okay. Brings it to a 22.
It's not natural 20
but it's not natural 20.
Yeah, that's fine. That obviously still hits.
Cool. So that does 7 points of necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 2.
How do I... Oh, I just rolled the strength thing. How do I...
Just keep it in mind. Just like write it down and just keep that in
flat
mind.
noggin.
Yeah. That brings us to Richard's turn.
All right. Can I move then attack or?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to here, and then as Richard does that, he's got his pistol drawn, and he's gonna shoot the one that's closest to him.
Yeah.
Right. But then, because I've got two-handed fighting, I'm going to draw the longsword from my back and slash with the sword after it.
Yeah, cool.
So like imagine it like he's sprinted across the room, slide cancelled, pull the pistol, bang, slash.
Yeah, cool.
Right?
Sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
So roll to attack for the pistol first.
Yep.
And I'll say that you've fired before you... Because normally if you fire at point blank, it's disadvantage. Yeah. But I'll say that you fired before that.
Yeah.
Hence because you were moving. So...
Yeah. Pistol's an 8.
Pistol's an 8?
Firing on the run, I suck, apparently.
Yeah, it fires and it hits the thing, but it just like dissipates through the cloud of smoke.
Yeah, sick. And longsword?
Yeah, make an attack with the longsword.
Fucking 9.
You swing
God,
and it
Lord's
just
so bad.
it just cuts the smoke and doesn't seem to do anything. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to another Shadow's turn, who is going to make his way up and reach a hand out at Derek and go for his strength drain attack, which is a 16 to hit.
Lol.
Doesn't hit.
No.
Nah, you just like these things are just like
Yeah.
like wrapping their hands at you, and you're just like, whatever. It ends its turn. That brings us to Derek's turn.
Yeah, rad. Seeing two of them try to attack me and I do nothing, I'm going to completely ignore them and then just walk straight through them to down here.
Okay, you do get 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. First one
Bring it on, bitch.
is a 13.
Nope.
Second one is a natural 20 for a 24 total.
Meets it, beats it.
Cool. And then third one.
I'll use my inspiration to not have a nat 20 though.
Okay. Still a natural 17, so 21. So it still
that
hits,
Yep.
but it's not a natural. So tick off your inspiration.
Yep.
It deals 11 points of necrotic damage,
Yep.
and your strength score is reduced by 4.
Me, dude. You forget that we're level 2, I think.
This isn't me, my guy. This is not me.
This is actually.
This is actually.
I didn't make the encounter, so I'm not the one in charge of the whole campaign.
I'm not.
This is.
I'm not. This is
legit
pre-written,
Wizards of the
legit
Coast.
stuff.
This is actually Wizards of the Coast.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do your third one.
That was all of them. It only hit you
Okay,
once.
sweet.
Yeah.
My turn, motherfucker.
Yeah. Sorry, I skipped it for some reason.
I'm gonna use Thunder Wave,
Cool.
which is a con save, please.
Con save.
Which will hit all of them. It's next to Issa.
All of them except for the one next to Issa. Okay, sweet. So it's 4 con saves. I'll start with the one there. What's your save?
13.
Cool. Fail. 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 All fail.
Perfect. This is where it gets real spicy. I'm going to use my Channel Divinity for an automatic crit.
Fuck yeah.
So that'll be a max of 2d8. So
Yeah.
16 damage for all of them. Thank you very much.
16 damage. What type of damage?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Oh no, thunder. Sorry, thunder.
Thunder?
Thunder.
Thunder. Okay. So the damage doesn't seem to do as much as you'd thought, but each one of them takes damage. Well, the first one, the one that one of the ones that reached out to you, completely disapparates into the room. Another one completely gets obliterated, and then the other one takes the damage. Cool.
Perfect. On that note, goodbye stream. I have to go because I have to be up early.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll see you next time.
Yes.
Drew, please don't let Derek die again.
I'm gonna run back to the spike pit.
Are you able to leave your camera on?
No.
No. Okay, that's fair.
No.
If are you able to turn your camera off but leave yourself in the stream? No.
No, I have to sleep in the same room my computer's in, so no.
Okay, fair enough.
This is why we
Okay.
pre-planned
Goodbye.
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the point, yeah.
Cool.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Catch you, dude.
He's gonna stay like that for a good 20
Yeah,
minutes.
good 20
so
minutes
that's okay.
anyway. So
That's
just
fine.
yeah. So top of the round, that brings us to a Shadow's turn. Who is going to reach out at Issa? Do you have your? Are you still staying, or is?
Yeah, I'm still staying.
For a
I don't
bit?
have to get up and
Okay.
take him anymore.
Cool. So that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 5 points of necrotic damage.
I am
And
getting close.
your strength score is reduced by 4. Another 4.
Another 4.
Another 4.
Another.
Well, I have.
That brings us to Dazu's turn.
Alright, I am going to scamper my way over here. Actually, no. Scratch that. I'm going to scamper my way over here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make an attack against the one that's in front of me, the right of me.
Yep, go ahead.
That makes sense? Yeah. Cool. That is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. I'm going to use my sneak attack.
Yep.
Because Ace is there. And that is going to be... Hey, that's better. What's that? 11 points of piercing damage on that one.
11 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage
Yep.
and run back to where I was.
Cool. And then ends your turn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Shadow is going to make a attack against Derek, which is a...
No, not Derek.
Sorry, not Derek. Richard, which is a 12 to hit.
It misses.
Misses. It reaches out and you just manage to dodge out of the way. That brings us to Peregrine.
Shit. I was looking at Derek's stuff. How is old mate by himself looking, this bloke?
He's definitely taken some damage. Being that they're like smoky forms, it's very hard to tell at the moment.
Inconsistent smoke. Fuck it, I will send my last orb to him.
Yep, go ahead.
13.
Hits.
Sick. I will also follow Derek's lead and do thunder damage.
Yep.
Yikes. 12 points of thunder damage.
Cool, that's enough to do it. That one disapparates into smoke.
And I will stay where I'm at.
Cool. That brings us to Issa.
Yep, I am going to just have to move. Okay, well, I'm gonna move over here and... Oh, maybe I won't. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just... I'm gonna use my dagger. Oh, I'm used to having... A dagger is considered two-weapon fighting.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So I can do 2 attacks with them then.
Dagger.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna do much, but it's all I can do without dying. 21 to hit.
Hits. Which one are you attacking?
The one right next to me, sorry.
Yep, cool.
Two points of damage.
Cool.
And again. 15 to hit.
Hits.
And 1 single point of damage.
Cool. Doing 2 whole damage that round. Good job.
Yeah. I'm too scared to move because I'm about to die. I'd either move and die or don't move and die, I think. Just gonna stay there, I guess.
Okay, cool. That brings us to Gornak.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the one that Issa just attacked.
Go ahead. Roll to attack.
15 hit.
Hits.
Got effect. That is going to be 11 points of damage.
Awesome. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you thought, but still does damage nonetheless.
And yeah, I will switch from my crossbow to my glaive for next turn.
Okay, sweet. That brings us to Richard.
Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna I'm gonna swing my longsword at the one closest to me,
Yeah.
and then Can I shoot the one behind it?
Being that they're made of smoke, I would probably allow it, yeah. But you'd be firing first and then swinging because of the way two-weapon fighting works.
Sure. All right. Do it that way.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Yep. Go ahead. So fire first.
So the pistol rolls a 10.
Misses.
God, pistol's
Sorry.
And the sword is a 23.
Hits.
Hey.
All right. So, all right. Sidebar. There's like a slashing one and a D10 one. I don't know which one to use.
So you use the D8, yeah, because you're using it one-handed. If you use it two-handed, then it's the D10.
D10.
Right. Okay. Cool. It's a 7.
It's a 7. Sweet. What's up, Gornak?
It says crit.
While Dickie's missing his pistol shot, I'm gonna yell out, "He's got to be the worst gunslinger I've ever heard of."
I'm gonna throw my pistol at Gordon.
Cool. Sweet.
Roll the hit.
No. No, he's used up all of his attacks this turn. That brings us to Derek.
Throw my pistol.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. That was a 7. Does it do anything?
Yeah, it definitely damaged the thing, but it's still alive.
Okay.
Both of them seem to be barely holding on, though. So that brings us to Derek.
Derek's going to
Derek,
pray
your
to
voice has
baby
changed.
Jesus and
Derek just sounds so
do a sacred flame on the one next to Isa.
Cool, go ahead, roll.
Deck save.
Deck
All the
save.
holes in his helmet from when he fell in the spike pit.
Is a 13.
Meets it, beats it. So Derek will do nothing.
Okay.
I don't think. Actually, yeah, I'll walk up and just. Well, I can't control him, but can you bring him up so he's next to Isa?
Like there.
Yeah.
Cool. And that ends your turn. Sweet. So first Shadow is going to reach out to Derek and make an attack roll, which is going to be a 13, which definitely does not hit.
Lol.
That brings us to Dazu.
Alright. Dazu is going to he's gonna run here.
Yeah.
He is going to make a short sword attack at the one below.
Go ahead.
That is a 22 to hit.
Sorry, how much?
To hit? 22 to hit?
Yes, hits.
Okay. And then I'm going to do my sneak attack.
Which one are you attacking in?
The one below. This one. Do you see my cursor?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Yeah. And that is going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Cool. That's enough to do it. It disapparates in the room.
And then I'm going to bonus action attack against the other one.
Cool. Go ahead, make your attack roll.
That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Deals 4 points of piercing damage.
Cool. How do you want to do it?
So I coming from over here, I run across, I slide between Richard's legs, and I get back up. Once again, you see this flash of silver as I draw my short sword and I stab it through that first one. And as I bring it out, I spin around and I roll my dagger with my other hand and stab it into the one next to me. They both
Cool.
into a puff of smoke.
Sweet. And yeah, it completely disapparates in the room.
And have my orb.
And you have your orb. And we are out of combat.
Well done.
You survive again.
We got the ball.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up the pistol I threw at Bornak and then check the sights on it.
I ponder my orb.
Yeah, so you guys are now in this chamber after these things had attacked you. There's that secret exit to the north, and then there's the exit to the south.
Can I inspect the orb first?
You definitely can. Make a investigation, perception, how you want to go.
Perception it is. That's an 18.
Cool. It is a crystal orb. It's worth about 25 gold pieces. You can use it as a arcane focus, but it is not magical.
I'd give it to Peregrine. Okay, here you go.
Oh, it's just magic?
Perhaps you could ponder this better than I.
I'll just like slowly skulk back to the corner, like Simpsons Homer meme into the bush, and just start looking over there, pondering the orb.
All the fucking all the memes of like wizards sitting there in their towers, just like with the crystal ball. They're like
pondering the orb.
pondering.
I will keep the orb to ponder in the future.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Well, we might take a break there.
Great.
Unless you guys want to call it. Because now that Rankins is not
yeah,
here.
we should probably call it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm going to go back to RP, but everyone's name's going to be all weirdly in different spots because I can't be bothered fixing it this late. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to call it there for tonight. We will see you in 2 weeks' time for Curse of Strahd, or this Friday for our Adventures in the Astral Sea campaign. We may also have another stream that might just pop up in the meantime sometime. I guess you'll have to follow us to get the notification. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Yeah, just rushingly put together. I know. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. We have a...
we're doing a special one-shot. Run by me, few new faces, few normal faces. Normal faces.
Damn.
Wow. So what am I?
I'm sorry, it's late, right?
Abnormal face.
Abnormal faces.
Abnormal,
So without further ado, I guess we will end tonight's session. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please check out our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, and our Discord server. And we will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.